How's it going, everyone? Mountainspyder here, and super excited to finally take a look at Darkness Ablaze. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions, and I want to check out the brand new theme decks, which I'm really excited about because I love the Gala region. The last two Sword and Shield sets were not fantastic, so I'm really looking forward to these two. I'm just going to start off with the Galarian Sirfetch'd because it's the first theme deck. So let's heart this because I'm certainly buying it, and let's pick it up. So I'm going to do first impressions of it. I'm going to go through the cards, and then I'm going to give it a try in the versus ladder and see how it goes. I actually really like that coin. That's a pretty cool coin. Alright, let's see what we got. Hippopotas, 100 HP, pretty beefy. Attack over 10 and, ooh, 4 energies. This attack is never happening. Flip 2 coins, the attack does 30 damage for each head, and a 4 retreat cost. Oof. Okay, it's a very awkward Pokemon if you can't evolve it. Hippowdon, 150 HP, that's pretty good, and there's 2 of them in the deck. Triple Smash, flip 3 coins, the attack does 80 damage for each heads. That can be really good. And then Land Crash, 150. The Hippowdon's not bad. You can get super lucky with that Triple Smash and knock out anything. I mean, at 160, just getting 2 heads, you're knocking out virtually all your other Pokemon out there. Okay, not bad. That basic you're never going to want to use. Never want to be attacking with this thing. You can go on Hippowdon like turn 3 with that Triple Smash and be in a pretty good position. So that's not bad. Hey, another Sudowoodo. Standard Sudowoodo, double draw and flail. Fantastic first active Pokemon. How many are you running? 2 in the deck? Okay, that's not bad. I like that. Really good first active Pokemon. Diglett, 50 HP Scratch. Not bad. And Dugtrio with 90 HP. Dig, flip a coin. If heads, during opponent's next turn, prevents all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. And then Mud Bomb for 70. I really hate these abilities in the theme format. So Dig, preventing all damage. It's essentially the same issue I had with Agility. Is there's not that many ways to get around it. Luckily, it doesn't do as much damage. Only 30 damage is not that problematic, but it's also only 1 energy. Okay, it's not terrible, but this Dig is going to be frustrating. It's one of the issues that I had with Relentless Flame was Rapidash's agility. It stalls out games, and there's not as many ways to deal with it in the theme format as with standard or expanded. So that's a bit frustrating. Mud Bomb, 70 damage, it's decent. Honestly, that Dig is the biggest issue I have with this card. It's going to be very frustrating to get around. At least the damage is low. 30 damage is not bad. Well, 30 damage is low enough that it's not a problem, and Dugtrio at only 90 HP. It's not tanky enough to be a problem either. Okay, it's not bad. It's going to be frustrating. I can see myself getting really frustrated with this card. Another Persimmon. Another first active Pokemon. This deck's not bad. It's got Persimmon and it's got Sudowoodo, which is quite good. 2 and 2. Core Family, search deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put the one to your bench. It's basically what the Persimmon is there for, and then Rock Curl, just straight 70 damage, not affected by resistance. So that's not bad. Interesting thing with Rock Curl, it's only this attack damage isn't affected by resistance, so the weakness will still proc with this. That's not bad. It's a decent Persimmon, 1 retreat cost as well, which is pretty good. So you can have it as your first active Pokemon, hit some Core Families, and then just retreat it straight out. And then if you need to use it as an attacker, 3 energies is alright. And then 70 damage again is decent. And you're not being affected by resistance. So you can hit like Storm. This Persimmon can actually hit Soaring Storm quite well. Because it's not affected by the resistance from the flyers. And it will hit the Lightning Pokemon for double damage. Not bad. Pretty decent Pokemon. I like the first actives from this deck. Ooh, these are a lot of Pokemon. Stone Jawn with 140 HP. Very nice and tanky. 2 in the deck, 3 energy for 80 damage Mega Kick, and 4 energy for Power Press. If this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached, this attack does 60 more damage. So this was 180 damage if it has 5 energies attached to it. It's so expensive. If this deck has a way for great energy acceleration and energy retrieval from your discard pile, maybe. But that is very expensive. I don't want to put 5 energies onto a Pokemon. Okay, let's see what the supporters and the energies look like, but that power press is looking very expensive. Alright, here's what we're here for. Galarian Sirfetch'd, 80. Rock Smash, 1 energy, flip a coin, if heads does 30 more damage. Okay. And then PS 30, That PS is nothing to write home about. I'm probably always going to go for Rock Smash. And Galarian Sirfetch'd, 130 HP, so alright. PS for 40. And then Meteor Assault. This Pokemon can't use Meteor Assault again until it leaves the active spot. Oh. Okay. With a 2 retreat cost, that's a bit frustrating. And this deck doesn't have any free switches either. Alright, I don't know how I feel about this Galarian Sirfetch'd. It's not great. Don't get me wrong, that Meteor Assault is awesome because you can essentially knock out your opponent's main active Pokemon with that. But you have to then switch out the Sirfetch'd. Let me come back to this. Let me see the rest of the deck and then we come back to this. Because my concern so far is there's a lot of 1 retreat cost. So you can go into Sudowoodo, you can go into Dugtrio, you can go into Persimmon. But there's no free retreat Pokemon. I have to see the rest of the deck before I make a final judgment. This Meteor Assault is going to be very awkward to use though. Very awkward to use. Shiny's pretty at least. Okay, those are our Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different Pokemon and like 2 others. There's like 20, 23, 24, 25 Pokemon. There's a lot of Pokemon in this deck. Okay, what are our trainers looking like? Why can't I see them? That was weird. Okay, Great Ball, Pokemon Catcher, Switch. Oh, this deck actually does run Turbo Patches. Okay, that's really cool. I like Turbo Patch. So it's flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. So this is a way to energy accelerate, and that's from the discard pile as well. So it's a way to get those really expensive costs off, and it's a way to make those really expensive costs not as risky. So I'm really happy seeing that, and there's 2 of. That's really cool. Better, It's acceleration, which I can't complain about, but it's really bad acceleration. Prof Research, another Sonya, which is always good to see. Ooh, this deck runs 2 Bird Keepers. Okay, I'm super excited about this card. I'm so glad that theme decks have them. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. I'm super excited about this card. Because you're not only getting a free switch off, but you're getting a draw 3. Now, this can be super awkward. So I don't know if I'd ever run 4 of in a deck with this. But that being said, it's a super cool card because it's essentially covering your switch function and it's covering a draw mechanic at the same time. So I'm super excited about this card. And this is a way to make the Galarian Sirfetch'd that much better as well. So I like this a lot. This is a really, really cool supporter. I'm so glad we got 2 in the deck. Hop, draw 3. And then there's our energies. No special energies. That's a bit sad. I'm super excited about that Bird Keeper. There's 4 hops in this deck. There's a lot of draw in this deck. And there's 2 Pokemon catchers. So the supporters are actually pretty decent. I'm a bit bummed about the Bede. I don't know how much I'm going to be using Bede, but Overall, though, that's pretty cool. So essentially there's 1, 2, 3, 4 switches for getting that Galarian Sirfetch'd out. Okay. Overall, it's not bad. You've got the Stall Dugtrio to build up your energies, which is a good thing. You got Sudowoodo to, again, stall and build up those energies. Sirfetch'd comes in and hits like a truck. And you can treat it out with Bird Keeper and switches. And Turbo Patches to bring back all these really high energy costs. Okay, overall, I'm quite excited for the deck. I'm quite excited for it. I think it's quite decent. I don't know where it's going to fit in the meta. Because it's got some very, very high damaging Pokemon. Very, very strong attacks in this deck. I think it'll be good. I think this is a well-constructed deck. It's got a lot of draw. This deck has a crazy amount of draw. which is very good to see. It doesn't look like it's got too many... It's got a lot of Pokemon, right? Where is it? It's got a lot of Pokemon, but it doesn't look like it's got too many filler Pokemon. They seem like they all mainly have a role. I wouldn't mind to get rid of the Hippopotas, though. Okay, this is actually a matchup I wanted to see. Was against Soaring Storm. Because, like, the Galarian Sirfetch'd can one-shot Dragonite. The Pissimian's actually good against the majority of the deck. This is quite interesting. Also, this deck, I'm quite happy going second with it. Although not with a hand like this, my word. Stone Drawn's gonna take too long. I've gotta go dig that first. And just hope I draw into a Doug Trio. Okay, this is a bit of an... Actually, this is a terribly unfortunate start for me. This Diglett never gonna do anything against the Tornadus. I basically need Pissimian. I'm considering just letting this Diglett drop. Let me do Hop, let me see what I get. Okay, that's not bad. Great Ball. Okay, well, okay, apparently we're getting both our Galarian Sirfetch'd out. I don't know where to put this energy, though. I guess no Sirfetch'd into the Farfetch'd and go from there. I think this Diglett must drop. Because I can use Meteor Assault to knock out the Tornadus. And then essentially just switch out with something. To essentially get off Meteor Assault again. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. I actually want to use Sonya to bring out energies. So my logic is... So the reason I'm doing this is... next turn, I want to bring in the Galarian Sirfetch'd and knock out the Tornadus with Meteor Assault. Then I'm sitting in the active spot. Then I can Bird Keeper into, like, the next one. And then I'll be able to charge that one up. So, unfortunately, this next turn I'm not going to be able to... Oh, okay, cool. This deck has so much draw support. I am loving it. I've literally played a supporter every single turn, which is so fantastic. I don't know if I even want this Hippopotas down. Am I actually going to use it? I don't think so. I don't think I'm ever going to use that Hippopotas. There's the Dark Trio, which I needed earlier. I guess there's the Powder, and with the Powder, I guess it's worth it, but I don't know, it's such an awkward Pokemon. Nothing else to do here, so now we're going to go for Meteor Assault. Now, the only thing is, I really would have liked a 1 retreat cost Pokemon. There's Pissimian. Okay. What I want to see now is I want to see an energy. So the awkward thing with Pidgey is it's going to take me 2 pierces to get through it. Which is a bit awkward, but it's not the end of the world. Because I can pierce, Tornadus comes in, I then Birdkeeper switch. I can actually go for the Birdkeeper switch this turn. And then Meteor Assault will essentially be refreshed. So I can do that. I guess it depends whether I draw an energy or not. So I'm a bit worried going for the Birdkeeper play without an energy. Otherwise, I can actually just Pokemon Catcher straight into Tornadus and start chipping off 20 damage. I don't know, I guess it depends what my next draw is. Like, perfect turn would be an energy. So I can drop down Pissimian, Pokemon Catcher into Tornadus, again get the heads. Bird Keeper into Pissimian, retreat Pissimian. So let's see. Okay, that's not an energy. Let's see if we can do this. Yield. Alright, well that's our first game and our first win with the deck. And against Soaring Storm, which is super exciting. Yeah, that's crazy. This deck has so much trainer support. It is so great. Hey, I got this roar up. That's quite cool. I think, honestly, with this deck, you got to be so careful not to draw yourself out. Because I can see that being a serious issue with this deck. Just because it draws so well. Alright, let's see against Necrozma. Ah, it's such a great deck just because of the trainer support. It makes such a difference. I want to go second every single game with this deck. Not a great hand. Like, look at that. 4 supporters in the opening hand. Which, okay, granted, opening hand, not so great. But, I mean, the fact this deck runs 4 copies of Hop is just absolutely amazing. And then 2 Bird Keepers. That's not a great... This is a really bad opening hand. Oh, this is really bad. Oh. I'm so tempted to Prof's Research on the first turn. I think I need to. Because my logic is this deck has enough support, draw support for me to draw those energies back. And it's running the Turbo Patch to bring those energies back. I think I've got to. I've got to Prof this first turn. This is such a bad opening hand. Perfect world, I want to send you draw into some Turbo Patches. Jeez, if I can draw into 2 Turbo Patches and get 2 heads, that's probably going to be game over. But I mean, the luck of that happening is so low. Especially with me playing. Ah, man, that sucks. Ah, that hurts. I really wanted that after the Prof's Research. I have to. You can't sit with such a dead hand. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Sitting with such a dead hand. Although now I've drew into no draw support, which is not good either. Honestly, right now, I would Bird Keeper into Sudowoodo. 100% I'd Bird Keeper into Sudowoodo. Forgot the option. Ah, this is a really bad opening hand. I really hope they can't evolve that type null. Because the thing is, I've kind of got to commit to the Stone Jawner. I presume the Necrozmas are going to come out now. Yeah, there's Necrozma. My opponent's having a pretty decent start. I'm getting a really good top deck right now. Really good top deck. Turbo Patch would be interesting. Well, actually, the top deck I want is Hop. Ah, man, and they got lucky. The top deck I really want is Hop. That ain't Hop. The thing is, do I actually commit to Stone Jawner now? I think I... Stone Jawner is the last cause. The problem is, if they can evolve in Sylvally in this next turn, it's Stone Jawner goes down regardless. And, I mean, best case scenario, my Stone Jawner would get 1 attack off. It's not worth committing 3 energies for that. Ah, this is gonna be a game. Such a bad hand. I'm glad I profed though. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't commit to that Stone Jawner. It was an absolute lost cause. That's the thing. You've got to get to the point where you realize it's beyond hope. And you've got to know when to pull out. And I think that's the point. That's the point where that Stone Jawner was just so far behind, it just wasn't worth it. I can't believe we're sitting with 3 Sirfetch'd in my hand. What in the world is happening? At least I drew in the Hop. Hop is an absolute godsend right now. Because I can finally get some draw going again. Because this game so far has been quite bad. I've got 5 energies in the discard pile already. So I'm down to 12 energies left in the deck. Man, really? I was really hoping to get a call for family off. I don't even know what to do. The sad thing is Hippopotas might be my best bet right now. Should have gone on a Persimmon there. That was actually silly of me. That was really silly of me. I should have gone into Persimmon. Just gotta charge this up. That's all I can do. That was a bad play. I shouldn't have put Hippowdon. I should have put Persimmon in because I could have bait-aid the Hippowdon. Ooh, I need to knock out that Necrozma. So I put the Hippowdon because I wanted to try and get 2 turns, but that's not going to happen anymore. I need to buy myself some time. Okay. Let's get that Farfetch'd going. I sincerely hope I draw an energy next turn. Oof. This is so awkward. Because the thing is, if I have to let Hippopotas go in. Hippopotas has to go in. I can't risk waiting for an energy. Because I'm down 6, 7, 8, 9. I've only got 9 energies left. Thing is, it's a good chance of drawing an energy, but I can't. I have to go in Hippopotas. I probably could have. No, I couldn't have. Okay, I'm really glad I didn't. Okay, let's get this shiny down. Let's go for the Persimmon. And let's just go for tackle. So I have a switch, right? Which means... But I don't want to use the switch, that's the issue. Ah, the game is hard. The game is very, very hard. So my logic is Persimmon has to come in next, right? Because again, I can't risk not drawing energy. So Persimmon has to come in first. I can switch Persimmon for Sirfetch'd and get the knockout. Silvally comes in. I will survive the attack from Silvally. But then I'm sitting with the problem that I've got a Sirfetch'd that can't use Meteor Assault. Which is what I needed to do. Oh man, game is hard. Game is very, very hard. Opponent's on a 1 prize card. This is ridiculous. That's game. Well played. Yeah, that was just really bad draws this game. And some really bad draws on my side and some good draws on my opponent's side. That was disappointing. That was very disappointing. Probably I drew 3 Sirfetch'd. Okay, let's try another one. That wasn't such a great game. Let's see if we can do a bit better on the next one. I'm liking this deck. It's got a lot of draw. But this is going to be an interesting one. So, Rillaboom is a deck to keep an eye on. Because I think Relentless Flame is going to get less play. Which means Rillaboom is going to be doing a lot better. Oh, there's Sudowoodo. That's very good. So I do think Rillaboom is definitely a deck to keep an eye on. Because I think it's got a lot of potential for the future. Alright, let's see. There's Hop. I definitely want to see Hop first. Oh no. How's it going, everyone? Unfortunately, I got dropped there. My net dropped, which is really irritating because I was looking forward to that game. We'll make sure I still got Sirfetch'd selected. Yeah, I do. That was very frustrating, actually. Okay, let's try and get one more, because that was actually a really good start, and it was a deck I wanted to play against. So yeah, as I was saying, I think the Rillaboom deck's got some potential for the future, considering, I think, how the meta might change. Ooh, Unseen Depths. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how I can do. Hey, I finally get to see my coin. And, I lost. That's sad. And I'm going first. That's not great for me. This is not great. So, Galarian Sirfetch'd is definitely going to go in. I guess I could have Hippopotamus, but I don't really want that. Oh, okay, my opponent just yields. That's frustrating. Alright, one more. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can actually do something. Alright. Okay, another Soaring Storm. Another good matchup, because it's always interesting to see how this is going to work out. Let's see, can we get a bit of a better start? So far my starts have been pretty awful. Man, I really want to go second with this deck. Another awful start. Wow, my luck's bad today. So far, I think this is an interesting deck. The amount of draw support makes it a pretty reliable deck. Apparently, if you can get a start off. Okay, I'm going first. If there was ever a time to play Stone Journal, it would be now. So let me see if I can get it to work. I'm not hopeful, especially against Soaring Storm. I'm not terribly hopeful with it. But let's see. It looks like my opponent's got quite a slow start, which could be quite good for me. I'm expecting a Water Energy on the Stratini. And, oh, they got lucky. That's quite good for my opponent. Oh, okay. That's not terrible, right? Because I'll get to 3 energies first. And I do get the knockout. One hit KO with Mega Kick. So this could be good. Hopefully I get lucky with Pokemon Catcher. And I can catch that Thundurus. If I can, I'm going to be sitting in a good spot. That Dragonair is very scary. Ooh, my opponent had a dead hand there. That Dragonair is very scary. I don't want to see a turn 3 Dragonite. Okay, that Tornadus is a problem. That Tornadus is a big problem. I would love to get to 5 energies with Stone Journal, although I don't think that's going to happen. I love how I said this deck is super reliable because there's lots of draw support and I've got none of it. Okay, let's see. Can I get lucky? I do. That's fantastic. Let's get that KO. Straight away I'm going for it. I want that gone. There we go. It's still going to be a 2-turn KO for me, unfortunately. My opponent... Oof. Here comes Dragonite. That's a problem. I was going to say, as long as they didn't have Dragonite... Ooh, okay, no Dragonite. They're going for the Pidgeotto for the draw support instead. So long as my opponent can't get Thunderous Tornado off this turn, I'm okay. If they manage to get it off, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, I should be okay, because I got a 2-turn KO on this. That's not what I wanted. Do I commit this energy? Let's see. Let me see if I can get the Stone Journal off. Why not? Let's Power Press. I know it's not a KO, but let's see. Because from next turn, I'm dealing 180 damage. Which is pretty sweet. And pretty scary. Do I commit to it, though? Do I commit that 5th energy? Because, I mean, I'm KOing everything other than Dragonite. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I've only got 40 HP left as well. No, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, let's put that down there. Let's put that down there. Let's bring on Sonya. And... I actually should have done Sudowoodo first. Let me bring out 2 energies then. Alright, and let's go for... I wish that got me the KO. Let's go for Power Press. Okay, hopefully, I know one of my prize cards is Galarian Sirfetch'd. Hop, I'm okay with. I'm very okay with Hop. Okay, the Pidgeotto can't get a knockout on me anyway, so that's okay. So my opponent's really digging for that Dragonite. Really, really digging for it. Okay, there's in the Tornadus, which is, again, an issue. Let's see. It'd be funny if I can actually Pokemon Catcher it. If I draw Pokemon Catcher, get Pokemon Catcher off, I'll totally go for the Power Press to get that KO. Okay. I would not be surprised to see Dragonite coming out now. Yeah, there we go. That I would Pokemon Catcher in a heartbeat. Okay, they are going for that charge up. Do they have the 3rd energy and the switch? Ah, they do. Well played. That was a perfect hand. Well played, my friend. That worked out perfectly. I actually want this... I can let this drop. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's put that there. Let's see what we get. There's the Sirfetch'd, which is what I want. Fortunately, I just card Meteor Assault. So let's go pass. I can get the knockout next turn though, and then go for switch mechanics, which is quite good. Yeah, I can go for Hop this turn, that's fine. I can then get the KO on that Tornadus. That was such a great top deck for my opponent, that Bug Catcher. Such a great top deck, my word. Okay, that Dragonite's coming online, which is a bit scary. Okay. Hello, Sirfetch'd. Simeon, I'm actually glad to see. Just pop Hop down. Into another Hop. And... yeah, just in case I need fodder. And let's go for Meteor Assault. Okay. Now, not what I wanted. Here comes the problem. If my opponent knocks out the Sirfetch'd, I'm in a really bad spot. Because I've gone through a lot of energies. I've got down 7 energies already. Oh, don't tell me you have an energy in your hand. Probably gonna get one. That's a problem. That is a mighty, mighty problem. Oh, that's frustrating. I might want to get hit Powder online. I think I want to get hit Powder online if I can. Let's get that down there. Hopefully an energy. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually okay. I got Hippopotas, which is really good. Let's go for Hop. There's the energy, which is what I wanted. You know what? Let me go Sudowoodo. I want to go switch into Sudowoodo, and I want to get some draw going. What do we get? What do we get? Okay, that's quite good. So my logic for doing it that way around was... I know I'm now another energy down, but I can get double draws off. And I'm hoping my opponent doesn't get another Dragon Impact off on this turn. I'm concerned they do. If they draw into a Fisherman, I'm in serious, serious trouble. Because I need the Sudowoodo to stick around for another turn. Ah, man. My opponent got lucky with energies again. They're down 12 energies. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. My opponent has some really good draws this game. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. My only option now is this Hippowdon. That's what I wanted. I needed an energy there. Because I wanted to get Bede off. But I'm not going to be able to. That is unfortunate. Honestly, I might be using Dig. I might be using a lot of Dig. Thing is, it's taking a turn away from Powden, which is an issue. But it can just slow the game down. And I guess something like a Dragonite, that Dig is risky for my opponent. Because it can just shut down. Ah, man. I don't know what to do here. The thing is, my opponent only has 2 prize cards left. So I kind of need to stall with Dugtrio as much as possible. I think I still have 2 Turbo Patches, right? I do still have 2 Turbo Patches, which can hopefully accelerate the Powden. Because my 2 Bedes are now in the discard pile. Okay, that is so good for me. That is so fantastically good for me. I'm happy with that turn. I am very happy with that turn. I just need to get super lucky with the Powden. They're digging for that Fisherman. And all I can do is hope it's prized. They've gone through 2 Cynthias, so they've got no more Cynthias left. So my opponent's playing a really risky game right now. So I'm pretty sure the deck runs only 2 Cynthias. Okay, they're gonna get this knockout. Yeah. I need to win this flip with triple smash. I don't think it matters. Do I have any I got 1 Pokemon catcher left. So I'm gonna go for a bit of an odd play, right? I'm gonna put Dugtrio down. Do I try and win the stall war? So what I was going to do was put an energy on Hippowdon and then Bird Keeper and hopefully get a Pokemon catcher. But the other option is just stalling with Dig. I gotta get so many heads though. I've gotta get so many heads. I'm going to try the stall. And draw my opponent out. Okay. I'm safe for this turn. I basically just keep doing that. And I hope my opponent draws themselves out. So sure the deck only runs 2 Cynthias. I need to get 3 heads. Oh, they got the energies for it. So I'm glad I didn't go for the Hippowdon play. Because the Hippowdon play relied on them not having Fisherman. Because I was going to essentially switch into the other one. Okay, there's Turbo Patch. Which means Hippowdon's online. Wait, what? Oh, it's a basic Pokemon. I can't use any power, and I completely forgot. Okay. I need a heads here. Old game. Okay. Come on. I need 2 more heads. This is why I said I hate Doug Trio. Because there's no way around. There's nothing my opponent can do. If I keep flipping heads, there's nothing my opponent can do. I guess other than the Pidgeotto play, but I don't think my opponent's seen it. Oh no, Pidgeotto play doesn't work because it ignores all effects. How many energies is that? That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's all their energies. Oh man, if I can draw into that switch. If I can draw into that Pokemon catcher and knock out that Dragonite. One more time. Ah, game over. Okay, well played for my opponent. That's game. So the thing is, if I drew Pokemon catcher, I would be able to go into hopefully knock out that Dragonite, and that would have been game. Oh, it wouldn't have been game because that... Actually, no, it would have been game. Because that wouldn't have been able to knock me out. Ah, well. Close game, really close game. I needed 1 more heads there. 2 more heads there, actually. But that was a really good game. I'm liking this deck. It's got a lot of draw sports, it's got a lot of good cards. Overall, it's a pretty decent deck. It's very heavy in the energy department, which is a problem. But I guess it does have ways around it. I'm excited. I like the deck, and I can see myself playing it quite a lot. You just gotta play very smart with your energies with this deck. Very, very smart with your energies. But overall, I do think it's quite a cool deck. And I'm really enjoying it so far. So I like it. And I think it fits quite well in the meta. It does well against quite a few decks. Yeah, it does quite well. It holds its own against Soaring Storm, which is a good thing. So I like it. Well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Tomorrow I will be posting my first impressions of the Dominican deck. So definitely check out that video. If you did like the video, please do consider liking and subscribing. It really does help me out. And yeah, cheers everyone. Enjoy.